Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Quit Acting Stupid. I'm your host, Jamie Paredes, and joining me as always are my brothers, Bobby and Rudy. Say hello, boys.
Hello,
Hola, ¿cómo
boys.
estás?
All right, I am excited because we have a guest.
Why are you excited, Jamie? We have a guest.
We have a guest. It's been a
Awesome.
while. It's been a while, and I figure with
It's been a while.
everything going on in Minneapolis this week, I thought, you know
What's
what?
going on?
We got to bring in a hometown hero, one of their own, Minneapolis's own,
Prince?
to be on. No, not that, not Prince.
Oh shit.
But we need to discuss the important events in Minnesota with Sam Darnold leading the Seahawks to the Super Bowl instead of the Vikings. So come on, Joe, let's hear what you think about it.
That's kinda
Joe
weak.
who?
Joel,
What's up?
what's up?
Connected Stupid. Thanks for having me on today. It's a pleasure to
Absolutely.
be a guest on this fine YouTube program.
Yes,
Program.
Well, not just
It's a good
YouTube.
program.
Hey, we
Program.
can find it on Spotify
Program.
too.
Yes,
Spotify program as well.
we can discuss Sam Darnold,
How do you
and we
feel
can
about that?
discuss the fine city of Minneapolis and the fine
have
state
you-
of Minnesota. We can.
Have you spent much time at the Eden Prairie Mall? That's where Mallrats was filmed.
Yes.
You ever go to the Eden Prairie Mall?
It's not far from my house. I don't go there very often. I was there a couple months ago. One of my sons had an activity there, but
Was it,
don't go
Alright.
there.
was he on the escalator?
That
See,
kid's back on the
that-
escalator.
Oh man, you know what that's so funny because Minneapolis actually, my town actually has the first indoor mall, and it's about 5 miles from Eden Prairie Mall. So
Really?
yeah, we have. If it's cold up here, man, we had to go indoors, man.
That's crazy. Yeah. No, so I got to get your thoughts though, man. Sam Darnold, being a former Minnesota Vikings quarterback, leaves
That's gotta
your
sting.
team
Ouch.
and is now on the world stage. What do you think about that?
It hurts. He got sacked 9 times in the divisional playoffs last year, in the wild card game, I should say, by the Rams.
Nine
He
times.
threw a couple picks. He put one on the deck too. So
Ugh.
he played terribly in his last game as a Viking. He also got pummeled, of course. So we need to all have like this, yoo-hoo, let's get Sam back right after that piss poor performance. You know, everybody was like, fuck this guy. This McCarthy guy is going to be great, right? You know?
Oh,
yeah.
But here's the formula, right? That's the modern NFL. You got a rookie on a cheap deal. If you can get hot with a young rookie quarterback, you can bolster the defensive line. That's what they did. They spent tons of money. They didn't want to pay $41 million to Sam Darnold. Like, frankly, I can't blame them. It's a lot of money when you're looking to fortify a defense. And
or you can be like the
they
Cardinals.
got burnt like toast.
Or you can be like the Cardinals and draft a young guy, figure he's no good, but you're still going to pay him anyway. With what's his nuts?
Kyler Murray?
Kyler Murray. Yeah, I mean the dude's never going to lead him to the Super Bowl, but they ended up paying him.
They'll do it again, and they've done it. Look what the Giants did.
Yeah.
Everybody will do it. You have no choice. What is Houston going to do?
Yeah.
Tell me what you're going to do with
Yeah.
Stroud. Stroud's
Yeah.
playing like donkey dick in the fucking playoffs. He ain't going to leave you nowhere.
Hey Joe, my mother's watching.
Oh.
Oh,
You
come on,
kiss
like
your
we-
mother with that mouth?
Like we've all been angels on this podcast.
No, yeah.
She knows what donkey dick is. It sucks.
I haven't seen Jamie get this red in a while. Oh my god. He looks like a bully.
This is the guy. This is the guy I know. I lived with pretty much for how many 2.5 years. So
Well, it's funny. This is the week I met Jamie 30 years ago, right
Yes.
before.
What?
It was actually like a day before. It would be last Sunday.
Do you have that on your
That's
calendar or
30
something?
years and 4 days ago, dude.
let's talk about that day. Let's
Did
talk
you
about
get
this.
him a gift? Is this
That's
like the
kinda creepy
foil
that you know
anniversary
that.
or what?
That's kind
I
of
was
creepy.
moving
that
into
you
the
know that.
fraternity. He was a few hours in front of me. I can't
Yeah.
listen
Bobby
to my
and-
shit. This fool's sitting on the couch just looking at the fucking wall, dude.
So let's kind of bring it back a little bit. So Joe and I, for those of you that don't know, are fraternity brothers. We were fraternity brothers at Mizzou, and were pledges in our fraternity at the same time. And so this is like we're coming back from Christmas break. All right. I'm coming in. I just know there's like 4 other guys or 6 other guys, whatever it was, and I'm the first one that gets there. So they take me up to this room that I'm going to be living in with 3 other dudes, and it's all that's there is like a half a couch, like a half a love seat little thing that's just there in the corner, and I'm sitting there, and there's no TV, there's no phone, I'm just sitting there.
There was
And
a lamp. There was a lamp. A
lamp,
floor lamp.
I love lamb.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. And this guy walks in. Now this guy with long hair, and I'm not talking like cool ass like 80s rock and roll long hair. I'm talking like the kind that just comes down above your collar and flips up under your ear. So it's just kind of like
you are one pathetic loser.
think of the guy in what was that TV show? Oh, dang, where the guy never mind, forget it. Anyway, he was a goofy looking kid. No, he comes in with his guitar and his amp and his fish poster, and that was like and that's why it's funny because first thing when he got on is I'm noticing that fish poster in the back. It's not the same one, but yeah, this guy walks in, he's just like this.
Great, yeah.
And yeah,
big dumb animal, isn't he, folks?
So
Wow.
yeah, what were your kind of your first impressions of the whole?
What the
being
fuck
in-
have I
I'm
done?
surrounded by
I lied,
assholes.
dude. What the fuck have I done? We were so dumb, man. 4 people
yeah.
living in that fucking goddamn little corner ass room. Nastiest place I ever lived. I never want to live there again, but I would go back. Hell yeah. If you gave me a key, I'd fucking turn it. I'd go right back through that door, dude. I'd be down there in a heartbeat.
So, what were
Yeah.
your first impressions of Jamie? Let's find out the truth here. You walk in, so I'm learning this all for the first time. So
It was
So-
good. You know, it had to be hospitable. 5 minutes later, Dennis Jones walks in, however, and they know each other. They already have a history.
yeah,
They did not know that they were joining the same fraternity. So they're over here having a reunion. I was the odd man out.
you're the third wheel, huh?
That's
Just
right.
plug in that
immediately.
amp. Plug in that amp and play a little ditty, and then you'd have them, immediately. So that's what you should have
What,
done.
am I trying to date them, Rudy? Fuck. I'm not going
It's
to
what-
sing them
what-
and sonnet.
Hey, it's what it sounds like. You got the anniversary in your calendar, so I thought maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So
So you thought he was
yeah.
pretty hospitable, and that's it.
No, he was great. It was fun. We that first night we went and drank some beers and drove around with Dennis Jones and pissed in a bush somewhere on campus.
yeah,
I
it's like
remember that.
I think Dennis was he was like 4 years older than us, and he was the only one with an ID. So I think we all had issues as far as getting into bars and stuff like that. But yeah, and then we had a couple other people join us, and so Joe, and 2 other people lived in that one room, and then the rest of us kind of lived throughout the house, or whatever. And yeah, this day and age without cell phones or anything, I remember trying to get just a phone line set up in that room. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. But yeah, it's so
It's
what
awesome.
are some of your memories of? I know what comes to my mind, but some of that first year that we were together down there at Mizzou in a house full of guys.
Not together.
Together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He slept right above me on the bunk, dude. We fucking heard everything, dude.
Hey, I've been in that position before too. I slept underneath him in bunk beds.
Well, not underneath.
Yeah, what is this like?
Right.
Yeah, right. So he slept on the middle bunk and I had to sleep on the floor bunk. My
Yeah.
big old ass. But yeah, no, it was good. But I remember no one could get along, dude. That's the thing. You get 8 random strangers and you got to put them in this fucking confine and then you got to tell them to do stuff. So basically what happens is as a pledge, you know how it is. You just basically got to do all the maintenance for the house. So you got numbnuts, Dennis, not wanting to do his chores, and then you got Prentice doing that stuff at like 2 PM in fear of his life that he's gonna get like fucking beat up by one of the senior brothers, and he goes and hides in the room and then watches his soap operas and then scurries back to class.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
was a big thing.
low profile Jamie, you know. So basically you just get told what to do all day long, and you're living with 4 morons, you know. Because literally, I don't know anything about these clowns, you know.
Right.
It's basically like moving into a dorm, except you're like there's twice as many of you, and half people are on drugs and drinking beer and wanting to party and yell at you, and that's all it is.
Beer.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound like a bad. That sounds pretty appealing, actually.
It gets old after about 10 weeks of that.
Now, what I remember is early on, like within the first week that we're there. So there's like 4 of us in the bedroom, and then 2 of us lived across the hall. And they were telling us, you know, whatever you do, because they had gotten in trouble for hazing, I think, like the semester before, and they just kind of got back to where they could, you know, be, you know, not under, you know, strict watch or whatever. Anyway, so we had one guy telling us basically, hey, you know, just whatever you do, don't open the door. Somebody tries to come in, because you would have guys, older guys that lived in apartments outside of the house. They'd come home to the house drunk, and they'd want to haze you and stuff. And so they're telling us, do not open the door, whatever you do, whatever. So like, oh yeah, whatever. That night, all you hear is boom, 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 like people try to get in, and we like flip on the lights, and we're looking at each other like, what do we do? What do we do? And so somebody got up and just like, all right, I guess we got to do it. They opened the door, and like 3 dudes come in. Like 3 dudes come in and just said, line up. And so we had to line up like with our heels together and our toes.
We're in our drawers.
I'm very aroused.
I don't like where this
It's about 90 degrees.
I don't like where this is going.
First of all, we are 12 minutes in. I haven't heard a mention of a chick yet. Like this sounds very questionable. No chicks in sight at all. But go ahead.
Not yet. This is the
Continue.
first night. We've been there like how many hours?
It was like the first day or two. Yeah, it was not very long. And so we're like, what do we do? And they come in and start hazing us. And I think we eventually had to go down into like the boiler room, like way down in the basement. And it's like you had to kneel down on the concrete and blah blah blah. And I was a people pleaser. Like I'm.
Oh my goodness! So you're on your knees.
You're on your knees in the basement, and you're a people pleaser. I don't
ready to
know where
please.
this is going, brother.
You're ready to please some people.
You
like a circus.
now, bucket naked.
But so I will do. You know, I'm like, you know what? I was a coachable kid. You know, whatever the coach would say, I would do. I'm just like, let's just get this done with. And I think Joe and Dennis were more like the, well, I'm going to talk back a little bit. I'm just like, just shut up. Let's get done with this. And so it ended, and we finally all go back to the room or whatever. And I think somebody turned off the lights, whatever. We're about to go back to bed. And one of the guys is like, man, I thought we were going to be sucking some dick.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
And
I'm very aroused.
We just busted out laughing. And
Dude, I remember that.
I wanted to get.
Hey guys, I
I
love women.
I don't think you and I have really ever discussed that night, but it was just like it's like ingrained into my mind, like because it's hilarious now that you think about it.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Hey, Mom.
Nope.
Just,
Great memory.
just go ahead and skip right on past this episode. You don't even have to watch. It's probably
Great.
probably gonna get worse, Mom, before it gets better.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's the story of how we met, and then so goes it.
Yes.
Not that every weekend, don't get me wrong. We weren't on our knees in the boiler room very often.
No.
Hey
I
guys,
think
I love women.
I think during that semester we would throw beer bottles out our window at the house next, across the street, and all that kind of mischievous stuff. There was a girl or two around, I think. No?
Oh yeah,
Just one.
we had a good time. Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
18 guys to one girl. I don't want to know where that goes either.
No.
You kind of do though. You do know, don't you? You do.
Ooh,
You do know where it
boy.
goes.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah. So
All right.
Well, anyway, back to Sam Darnold.
yes,
He's
we should
lost
probably go there.
8 games in 2 regular seasons. The guy's on fire. He's thrown for like 8,000 yards, whatever, 2 seasons, dozens of touchdowns. The guy can ball. Think about the Jets. What are they thinking about right now? What is Carolina thinking about right now?
A lot of teams
Yeah,
turned their back on him.
Carolina's in
The
the
Super
playoffs. I don't
Bowl,
think
bro.
they're concerned.
Are they
yeah, but
favored?
look what they got
Are they
though.
favored? What's the line in that game? What's the spread? Can we find that out?
What on the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's look
Seahawks
it
are
up.
favored by I don't remember what it was, 4.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but
so
Jamie has
that
it to win.
stings, especially when it comes out that McCarthy is really soft, has terrible footwork, has no basic mechanics. You guys realize he's really raw. He only played that 1 year at Michigan. He's a project at this point, I think. He's got a lot to
Yeah.
learn.
I do keep tabs on the Vikes just for your
They're a
sake.
good team. They just didn't have good quarterback play. That was it. Literally.
Yeah. And I'm not sure they're going to have it either next year because he's a bit fragile. You know, what's the best of the best ability is availability, and he hasn't been around too much. First, how many 2 seasons now? 2 seasons in, he lost.
This is the second one.
He's
yeah.
been available in 10 of 34 possible games.
Missed the whole first season with something. Was it
Yeah.
a torn ACL, I think, or Achilles?
Something like that. Yeah, something in his knee. Yeah.
And then this year, I don't think he played all 17 games either. So yeah, he's. Ugh.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Oh,
Well,
it's
I'm pretty
Seattle for sure.
confident that the Seahawks are going to win, and but yeah, you can never put it past the Patriots to make it a game. So I don't know. It's going to be a good one, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It's the best outcome we could have had.
Yeah, what was Drake May cost me quite a bit of money this year.
Betting against
Yeah,
him.
so yeah. Well, I've ridden him, pun
You'd ridden
intended, all season
Oh,
long,
my.
and so I was doing pretty well. And then these last couple games, man, he really put the screws to me. So yeah, so I'm pulling for the Seahawks. I've been to Seattle once, so I can kind of at least I've been to Seattle, even if I haven't been to Boston.
I've been to Boston.
Look at the
I've
storyline,
been to
though.
Boston a couple times.
But look at the storyline. I mean, last time they played, you know, everybody was criticizing Pete Carroll for not running the ball down there at the goal line. Ends up Russell Wilson throws the pick to what was it, Malcolm Butler?
Yeah.
And yeah, they lose the Super Bowl because Pete Carroll didn't give the ball to Marshawn Lynch down the goal line. So yeah, same 2 teams again. And so yeah, I'd like to see the Seahawks get revenge this time. So
There we go.
Yeah.
I think Vrabel has won more games since the start of October than Tennessee has since he left.
Oh,
that's probably right.
Yeah.
I just don't understand some of these firings, and like they change coaches just because they can, or because they think they probably should, or because it'd be good for the press conference or something. I don't know, but how are you as Tennessee letting go of that guy? Like he was the problem. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, and not the fact that they had Ryan Tannehill as their quarterback. I mean, what do you do? It's like with the Bills and letting go of.
How old you going back? Tannehill ain't been there in like 10 years, man. You are getting old,
know.
dude. Your memory isn't working right, dude. Tannehill's been gone forever, man.
It's back during the Chiefs' run here, so
He hasn't seen the NFL in about 6 years, so he's a little off.
Yeah.
How about them Chiefs, by the way? Mahomes lost his fastball.
What am I gonna do, Joe? What am I gonna do?
Jamie,
I don't have.
I'm sorry. Travis Kelsey, my bad. He's going to retire, isn't he? He's got to go.
I-
man. He looks
I
like
don't
he's
think
gonna
he's
crack,
going
dude.
to, but
I think he's coming back. I think he's
coming back, but I think it might be a mistake.
There
But
you
I
go. That's what I think, Rudy.
I
I
think
don't
they're getting the band back together, and I think they're going to get Tyreek in here too. One more,
What?
Which is another mistake, but I see that happening too. You bring Bieniemy back. It's
the
just
band back together,
it's-
Joe. You should know that.
yes. It's the old song and dance, you know. Get
What am I gonna
everybody
do
back.
at a Super Bowl, Joe? I'm used to having a Super Bowl every year. What's
Oh,
it
no,
like
you
to
just-
not be in the Super Bowl? I don't know. I'm too
I was
accustomed.
about 4 months old the last time the Vikings played in the Super Bowl. About 49 years, Yeah,
I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. But you did have the career of one Kevin Garnett, and so
Yep.
I'd like to ask my brothers. Oh my God, Rudy's having a heart attack.
Ask away.
Stop Bears.
I'd like to ask my brothers what they feel about one of Minnesota's own, Kevin Garnett, in his career as a as an NBA superstar. Should I put that in quotes?
Are you asking about his? You're talking about his career solely.
Yes,
on his career.
Joe and I have a little differing opinion on one Kevin Garnett.
Well, I think until you mentioned that he played for Minnesota, I had forgotten all about that because really his success came when he went to Boston, right? I mean, so
he had to get out of Minnesota to have any success,
man.
But I think he had that dog in him, as they say. But he's kind of crazy now. If you listen to any of his podcasts or anything,
Oh no,
yeah, he's
I
nuts.
think that's how he's always been.
Has he been that way? I don't know, but
I think the guy is just the nonstop energy machine.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
He just never ever stops for anything.
Also called cocaine, but whatever.
Cocaine.
Can't be that good that long on cocaine. That's why all them dudes in the 70s flamed out.
Willie Wilson was great on all that cocaine. What are you talking about?
good point.
The Royals had a whole team built around cocaine. Willie Mays
Cocaine.
It's baseball, my friends. You got to running up and down the court 4 miles a night.
True.
That's true. Their heart would explode. So,
Yes,
Kevin Garnett.
No,
Kevin Garnett was a baller.
I feel like he did the least with the most physical gifts. He is the most athletic 7-foot just athlete ever.
He's pretty commonplace today. 30 years ago, yeah, he was a little different.
I
He
feel
was
like
at the time.
I feel like he should have been up around 30 a game.
Should have dominated.
30 and 12.
Well, let me tell you something. Back then, the Wolves were scoring 95 a night, and he was scoring 23, 24 a night. You do the math. You look at the usage rates. The guy would be scoring 29, 30 a night right now. They get an extra 9 possessions. You don't think KG's getting half of those? Heck yeah, he's going to get another 4 or 6 a night. He'd easily be 29, 13, 14, 6 assists like he used to do, 2 blocks. You do all that stuff, the game's more wide open. He would display his athleticism. Not that gutter ball of the 90s. Everybody with their back to the basket, dribbling for 22 seconds of the shot clock backwards. That era sucked, and he did well in it. He did very well with gutter, absolute trash teammates.
They were pretty
We're
rough.
talking.
Yeah. Can we name anybody else that played? Because
I will.
Stephon Marbury.
Ask your question. Let him ask his question.
Well, the question was essentially who all can we name somebody that played with Kevin Garnett in Minnesota?
In Minnesota.
Stephon Marbury.
Yeah.
For 2 years.
I can't think of anybody.
Is that only 2 years?
Fennis Dembo. No, I'm just kidding. That was
he goes to Boston. They literally dominate the league. They lost 3 playoff games or whatever it was. They won 66 games. I mean,
Paul Pierce grabbed his pants.
One guy with him, you go over the top.
But he had Paul Pierce and Ray Allen too at that time. So I think what we're seeing is that he was a good complementary player, but he didn't do a very good job of leading his team in Minnesota.
He wasn't a leader.
Right.
Fine.
Yeah.
Not everybody's Tim Duncan. Not everybody's Tim Duncan.
All right, now we're talking about the big
now let's talk some Spurs. Manu, Tony Parker.
I don't know if Jamie told you, but that's our team. So
I think you do that. I think you do that.
yeah.
Yeah. I was a Spurs fan back before they were.
He also likes to push my buttons, dude. He thinks KGI. He thinks KG's I.
He could have been better. Should have been better.
Tim Duncan, top 5 player of all time.
Oh yeah,
without a doubt. But
yeah.
LeBron.
Let me ask you this, gentlemen. Let me ask you, looking back, who's more revolutionary? Do you think it's LeBron James, or do you think it's Steph Curry?
Revolutionary?
Steph Curry changed the game. No, Steph Curry changed the game completely.
Yeah,
How
because now all kids want to do is shoot threes.
Yeah, Steph Curry changed the game completely.
Like, what about the game did he change? Just because he shot from further out?
Before,
No.
I mean, in the 80s and everything, it was all about driving to the lane. It was always about the dunks. It was about you're slashing to the basket, to the rim. But
You remember watching the 3-point contest and NBA?
it didn't have the same. It didn't have the same deal as Steph hitting all these crazy shots. I mean,
The correct answer is Steph Curry.
Yeah, he's yeah. that's my
Hey, listen, LeBron James, he's just played a long time.
Yeah,
but you didn't see anybody like him.
Well, would you say in 2004 when he arrived and we heard he's magic on steroids, he's a hyper magic, the hype was real. I mean, he lived up to it. He is that. And Curry also, like you guys said, came into the league and started doing things that hadn't been seen and now are emulated.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a fair argument. That's why I asked it.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say LeBron doesn't have the titles that I think he.
That wasn't the question, though. That wasn't the question.
No, I know, but like when you say that he was a Magic on steroids, Magic has titles. Jordan has titles. LeBron, he has a few but he had to have, Bosh. He had to have Wade. He had to have, I don't know.
I absolutely agree with Rudy, but the question was who's more revolutionary, and it's a close contest, I think, because
I tend to think Curry.
I think Curry at the end of the day, but you've never seen somebody as physically gifted as LeBron. I mean, have you ever in the 80s when we watched basketball, they were all skinny guys, and they're tight shorts. Now you got this guy that's a physical specimen. I mean, he could have been a tight end in the NFL. So he was just like,
his kids have to go mention the tight shorts. You had to throw that shit in there, dude. Just stuff it right into the conversation.
Because when I think about the 80s, I'm thinking in my head, all the Larry Birds and Magic Johnson, they all wore them short ass shorts but they were all skinny dudes. They were all partying, having fun.
Could you imagine LeBron James going in, driving to the hoop on Robert Parrish? That just would have been murder.
Bill Laimbeer going in there like this. Bill
Laimbeer could have done all the dirty tactics he wanted, but LeBron would have ran him over. I mean, LeBron's built like a football player, so he's a football player out there playing basketball. So it's just he's revolutionary too, but I think it's got to be Steph. I mean, the way that kids emulate him and want to shoot the three, and he made the three cool. So yeah, it's got to be Steph.
I just saw something on Twitter today with LeBron James, and I'm trying to find it right now, but he was talking about how it's not the same playing 82 games now than it was like back in the 80s. It's more difficult to play 82 games now. I think they were talking about him taking time off and stuff like that, but I call BS on that, dude. You've got so many more. You've got better trainers, better medicine, better everything than what they had in the 80s.
I would agree with that.
You should. It's crazy. It's crazy to me.
These guys are pampered.
Totally.
I'm trying to find the quote, but
these guys are pampered. They're babies.
Well, a lot of them, and I know from losing money on NBA games that a lot of them don't finish the game. They don't finish the game, or they, it's a blowout. They come out early and they're just done. And they, pack it in, or they're on minute restrictions and blah blah. And I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Hey, just a heads up, my computer screen went crazy on me, so I don't have any drops. I don't have.
Oh, darn.
I don't even have names on the screen. I'm afraid it's going to. Bobby just got a new computer. I think mine's about to crap out on me. I've never seen this before, but
worry.
So
that's what she said.
At some point.
Well, go ahead. Nobody's listening anyway.
Gotcha. Well, Joe, I noticed you have a little bit of a shiner on your face. I want
to say
that.
Just took it to me right now this afternoon, right when I got home from work. I jumped on the bed and he likes to get under the covers and ruffle them up and try to go under my armpit. And he went, wow, and he didn't mean to.
I was hoping you were going to say that was from protesting out there in the streets, the mean streets of Minneapolis. But if you want to go,
I've been to a couple of protests. I've taken Otto to a couple, but he doesn't really understand it. He's 8.
I'm sure he understands yelling.
Well, I was gonna ask you. You said that he didn't mean to give you a black eye. How do you know that? Maybe he hates you.
My dog?
No.
He's like, I'm sick of you pulling out that peanut butter, and I'm not gonna have it. And he just like took a swing at you.
Yeah, like I'm tired of being
He was trying to swing at the Jiffy, but he instead got me in the face. I get it.
Yeah.
No, the dog's a really good dog, really friendly. He just gets a little rambunctious sometimes. So
I
that took him in the face.
It's a pretty big dog then, huh?
Yeah, I got two. I got one who's about 50 pounds. He's a total mutt, and I got a little one that's about 12 pounds.
50 years old.
They're good dogs. Yep.
Good.
Nice.
Well, so you took him to a protest.
The dog or the
Not my dogs. Correct.
yes.
His name is Otto. Yep.
Yes, and Otto is his son, his 8-year-old son. And Rudy, do you have that picture that I sent?
I can't. They're all on there. So I can't.
Let's see.
I'll look for it. Go ahead. Keep
They're
talking.
on there.
Keep talking.
Just
So how
scroll
did?
up.
Oh, that's right. Little Otto. There's Otto and Avery together. Remember that, Joe?
Brett joined us for dinner when they were in town a couple years ago.
We met up with the Olsons and had a little night out in the great city of Minneapolis. I had to represent my Chiefs.
Did you pull the picture up? Because I can't see it.
Yeah, he's showing pictures right now. If you can't see him, Rudy.
Yeah, I can't see him. I just see us four.
And I forgot all about these pictures. I'm gonna show you a picture of us when we were in a fraternity together. You remember this, Joe? This picture here.
Mississippi on a trip to watch Mizzou play at the Liberty Bowl versus the University of Memphis. And
we were going to New Orleans though on the way. Or no, this was not in Mississippi. Or was
this is the cotton fields of Mississippi?
Yes, they made me pull over and pick cotton because
we yelled at him and took pictures and made him pick more and fucking then beat him for a while, then made him pick some more.
Could you see the cotton in the background?
I was gonna say it kind of looks like a beach back there and water, but you're saying that's cotton back there.
Cotton back there. There's another picture somewhere that exists of me holding the cotton, and yes, so
we burned that for you on behalf of humanity.
Yeah. So, but no, we were going to. That was when we went to that casino, I think.
That was the Memphis trip. The Tunica, Mississippi casino. Yeah. Then we went into Memphis, watched the game, then took the limo back. That was a great trip.
Yeah. Where were we going with that? Where were
you were talking about Minnesota.
Yes, going to see Otto. So how did the protest go?
There are many, but what I was trying to explain was, am I like an activist per se? I want to be. I mean, I'm the biggest anti-Trump person there's ever known in the history of mankind, dude. So, but seeing this happen in my town, I mean, the shooting is where I work. I work for the city, and I go through that corridor almost every day that I work. And
now, unfortunately, let me stop you there for a second. There's two shootings. So which shooting are we talking about? The one where they shot the nurse, or the one 2 weeks ago where they shot the lady driving by in her car?
Those two locations are both in South Minneapolis, about 10 or 12 blocks from each other. One was on 36th in Portland. That was the first homicide of Renee Good. And of course, that's terrifying. And then what terrifies me the most is the immediate cover up by the government. That is not what happened. We can see with our eyes, what happened, right? Yeah. So, nothing about this presidency is legitimate, right? But anyway, the second shooting is right in the heart of what's called Eat Street. It's on Nicollet Avenue. Nicollet, in that little corridor, about 3 blocks, there are Asian markets, Mexican markets. There's tons of every single type of food that you could ever want is available right on this road. Mm-hmm. So it's a heavily targeted area.
Got it.
And you guys watched the video. You saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen it, right? I only watched it once and I couldn't even hardly watch it. But I went by the vigil today. They've turned it into a one-direction road. And the entire lane of traffic where the murder occurred probably the length of about 3 cars, maybe 60 feet, is flowers and rosaries and messages, and people were standing, people had candles, there were video cameras. This is today, many days later, 4 days later. And it's really difficult because the people that we work with, I work with the homeless population. Some of them are just disappeared. Some were maybe undocumented, but they're gone. And
like because you know them personally, right?
Personally, yeah. I mean, we bring them snacks, treats, warming supplies. We try to get them into shelter on the cold nights. We bring them blankets. We try to, hey, we can get you the nurse. We have a mobile nurse that can come out. But like things like that. So I've known these people for months, and they were just gone one day. And it's ICE related, right? And then the most disturbing part is the indigenous folks that are being detained. These are indigenous, Native Americans, literally on sovereign native land, sort of half governed by the city and sort of like within the city. Like they're going into the tribal areas and abducting people. It's ridiculous, you guys.
Yeah, I have to think that's a numbers game. I mean, you just if you don't have the numbers that you want, you go and you round up all these people, and you, like you say, you make them disappear, and then you say, well, we've got rid of, we rid the city of all the this many people, and it's like just a quota that they're trying to reach, and that's got to be awful. Having that, what's the atmosphere in the city like? I mean, just kind of the whole, if you were to step back and obviously you've lived there all your life for a long time. What's the mood of the city like? I mean, I would imagine a lot of folks are on edge.
People go shopping for people so they don't have to go outside.
Yeah.
That's weird.
On the corners in the city, people wear like high visibility vests with whistles, and they just stand on the corners at 10 below all over the place whistling when they see ICE.
Man,
I just heard about that today, that because I saw a video of some guy getting arrested for blowing a whistle. I was like, a whistle? What the hell is that? And then later on today, I saw they're blowing whistles.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The expectation of me to all of you is that you guys will get out there and protest, because we need to have some kind of voice, because this administration is the second coming of the Nazis, baby.
Yeah, it's crazy because it feels like you're witnessing all the stuff that you read in your textbooks growing up, like in any history class, any all that stuff. Like you're actually like, holy crap, this is actually like coming alive, almost like a Jumanji type thing, where it's like, okay, it was here, and now, oh my God, it's real. And
right in front of me.
Yeah.
And that's 6 miles from my house was the second shooting. About 7 miles is the other one. And like I said, I go down these roads every day.
That's got to be so surreal for you, right? I mean, that it's happening right there. I mean, what everybody in the country is talking about, everybody in the world is talking about, is situated right where you live and where you work and where you shop.
And are you in the suburbs? Close?
I'm on the first ring suburbs. I'm I'm not connected to Minneapolis proper. I'm about 9 miles from downtown. So I'm real close. I mean, we're right there.
Yeah. No,
what would be close to you guys for what would be the closest suburb in Kansas City? I'm forgetting.
Shoot, I think it'd probably be
Roland Park, North Kansas City.
Yeah, just across the river.
I'm super close to you guys.
Yeah, and I think, man, I'm trying. I think it's just interesting. When you're a kid, you read about all these things in history, and then as an adult with kids of your own, you experience things, and you're like, wow, I'm actually experiencing history right now. I mean, going back, 5 years ago when we had COVID, the kids are looking at me and I'm just like, I don't know. I've never been through anything like this. I mean, what the hell? This is I don't know if I think we're going to be fine as long as we stay inside our house. I mean, but that's like you're living through unprecedented times, I think is what I'm trying to say. And so
Yeah.
while
Yeah,
this
for sure.
this situation is not unprecedented, obviously we had a similar situation back in the 40s, but that was over there. That was over on in Europe, and so it wasn't. It wasn't this country, or it wasn't anything I ever really thought we would have to deal with until until 2 years ago.
And what is it
Those
that they?
Epstein files must be bad. It must be real bad.
Yeah, but you know what? Nobody's talking about them anymore. Because everybody's talking about Minneapolis. Everybody's talking about and rightfully so. Renee Good and Alex Peretti. Yeah, so that's what people are talking about. Nobody's talking about the Epstein files.
No more drug boats getting blown up or any of that stuff.
Yeah,
it's all
still happening.
No, I was what was I gonna say? Damn it. Keep going.
Greenland, yeah, that was the other distraction, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna buy Greenland, so it's just like
when people ask you, or when you ask, why are we studying history? What do people say? Well, it's so you don't repeat it. And it's like, oh my God, we are literally like,
yeah.
But then you stop and think, you're like, well, that shit could never happen again. And you're like, oh my God, it's effing happening again.
What's crazy? I'm seeing like pictures that you used to see in textbooks, like of Nazis or whatever, but like the exact same picture is happening like in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, yeah.
It's just in color right now.
Yeah. Right. It's exactly the same. I've seen that multiple times. Yeah, I've seen it multiple times with multiple pictures, but it's like, oh, this has happened before. Like all of this has happened before.
Well, my thing has been, and I think I might have mentioned it before, but like back in the day, you would see a picture of like, somebody being lynched hanging from a tree, and you see people like posing right in front of the picture, and it's like, oh my God, were people really that freaking evil back then? And then you're like, oh man, that's crazy. It's not like that now. But then it's like, oh wait,
totally.
You got to think in the span of like humans, we represent like literally any bit. Of course, we're the same. We don't change that quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because those people that were posing in those pictures way back then,
they're
the 60s,
amongst you at the grocery store when you're walking around. They'd love to do it to your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the crazy part too, is like these people have always been around, but now it's okay for them to be out in the open with it, and you just never knew. Like I'm seeing people that I went to school with that I'm like, oh, you're one of the morons. Like, oh man, like
we've all had a friend, and you're like,
yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah. I've lost some friends over this bullshit.
Yeah,
that's shocking.
But you know what? I'm actually kind of happy that this happened because it really tells me now who I need to avoid. People who I thought I was cool with, I'm just like, oh,
you got to come out. You got to come out and put it on record, basically.
I don't really want to have anything to do with you now that I know that about you. I wish I didn't know that about you.
It's pretty obvious there's two sides. Like it's never been more clear. And there's a good side and there's a bad side. I know that sounds kind of elementary, but there's good people and there's bad people, and the lines are clearly drawn at this point.
Well, I think fast forward 50 years, I think we're going to look back and clearly see, which side were you on? And my God, can you imagine looking into your kid's eyes and saying, oh yeah, no, I was definitely with those guys that were harassing all these people.
Bob, this is under the assumption that this ongoing coup fails.
No, that's true.
You're only thinking that it's going to fail. You're not thinking that right now they're trying to rig the election vis-a-vis extortion of voter rolls so they can purge people of color from the rolls and not allow them to vote. The levels of intimidation at the voter rolls are going to be off the charts. There's going to be violence on the streets. If you think that anything is going to go easy about this, you guys are sadly mistaken.
But I'm an optimistic person, and I have to think that the good ultimately triumphs over evil. And so what I'm saying is that, where was I going? Shit, I was going to make a point, and then I was trying to think. But you're right. I'm assuming that this all ends the way I think it ends in my mind. Oh, I know what it was. It was just a guy there in Minnesota just today. A Republican decides he's not going to run for governor anymore because he can't look his kids in the eyes and he can't justify what they're doing on what his party's doing. And so He's
But
decided.
that guy's the lawyer of the guy that shot the chick in the van or whatever. That's the lawyer of that guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The guy that's running for governor
Yes.
is the
That was the same
lawyer
guy.
of
Wait,
the.
wait. The guy
Yeah.
hasn't even been charged with the crime. He already lawyered up.
That's what I
Nobody's
Jonathan
arrested
Ross.
this guy. He's
Yes.
at home recovering from what?
Internal bleeding.
Yeah.
But no, see,
From
you
his
guys-
vagina.
You
here's the
guys,
thing is, though,
doesn't
you
it
can't-
frighten you that the government is just going to lie to you straight to your face about what
That's
we all saw?
insane.
not just that they
And
lie,
then
but
also,
that they
Of
know
the
that
stuff
they're
we
lying.
don't see that they lie about, and knowing that it's Trump, how many times has this cover up happened in his presidencies? Just think about it, you guys.
Yeah.
Thousands of times. He's an extortionist to the 10th.
But that's just like
yeah.
like that's like I think it's not so much the fact that they would lie about it. It's the fact that they would basically say these are not the droids you are looking for. Like the sky is orange, and I'm telling you, like you know that that's not true. You know that I know that that's not true, but you're telling me that anyway. That's scary because they know that they can tell you that. You know, it's insane.
Well, because they know that 40%, 45% of you are going to believe it. You know, so I mean, if you repeat a lie long enough, it becomes, you start to.
That's one of the tenets of propaganda.
You wear people down, and they start to believe it. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing too: is that people you can't 5 years from now look at your kids and be like, I wasn't really political back then, or like you. It's either you.
Yeah.
We've all been forced into the ring.
Yeah, like you have to make a choice.
The ones that are like, well, I think both sides are wrong. Like, no. There's no more of that. I don't think. Like, but all those people. Well, I'm not a Democrat or Republican. Okay, no. It's straight up, side up. Like you've got to pick. Like you're either good or bad. Like that's where
politics.
I'm at right now.
It's not politics.
It's not politics anymore.
It's morality.
Right.
But you guys, now you need to ask yourselves deep down when you made this realization. Was it when you heard about, grab them by the, what? Was it Stormy? Was it the extortion of Ukraine? I mean, at what level did you guys get that tugging in your heart that you knew that something wasn't right? Was it, did it have to be the Epstein files and kind of knowing what's in there and what he's done and what kind of pederast this dude is?
There's stuff.
Or did it take the shooting of white people on the streets of a very white town by white people to get us to wake up? I mean, I think we've kind of seen it, right? We were already taking sides. Now I think it's solidified, right?
Right.
There's stuff that you've forgotten about that has gone. I mean, way back from when this administration, when he ran the first time. I just oh my God.
Russia, if you're listening, find those 30,000 emails.
Yeah.
Even though I'm making a deal with Cambridge Analytica and Facebook on the side so we can freaking send targeted data to white people so they want to be super extremist.
Well, how many times a day are we constantly reminded about that beautiful wall that exists there on the southern border there? But, that Mexico paid for. They absolutely paid for it. Come on, give me a break. That never happened. But yet people just continue to buy snake oil from a snake oil salesman. So, I mean, it's just incredible. I didn't think Americans were as gullible and ignorant as they've ended up showing me that they can be.
When you wouldn't think that people would drink Kool-Aid and think that they were going to be taken to heaven in a spaceship and all that stuff. But it happened. Like people actually did. Like that's how cults are. Like you're like, what do those people think? What are the I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is.
I thought we didn't talk politics on this show.
Joe took us there, so that was our.
Yeah, I step away for 5 minutes and I come back to. I'm just kidding.
No more fart jokes.
I know.
Well, at this point, it's not really politics. It's just watching people get shot. So if you're into that purge thing, then we can call it something else if you want, Rudy.
You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
Yes. Oh no. Okay, lighten up the mood. Lighten up the mood.
So,
anybody seen anything good lately?
I saw a million movies because we had we were snowed in. So I've watched nothing but TV. I've barely left my couch. In fact, I literally left the house yesterday to go get air in my tire, and I was excited for that. Like,
Left your house to get air in your tire?
yeah, I've got a cracked rim, and I ordered one off of Amazon, and I'm waiting for it to come, but it keeps letting air seep out, and so my tire keeps. Anyway, that's boring. But point
fair.
is, been watching a lot of movies. So
Okay.
that's all. I'm not going to tell you any of them, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are you going with this? Like,
no. Well, we can start with The Luckiest Man in America. Have you guys seen that? It's the movie about the guy who memorized the pattern from Press Your Luck.
oh,
No.
Kept winning.
I gotta see this.
Really good show. It's on Hulu. I think it might be on HBO Max as well. It was really good. I enjoyed it. They showed some clips of the actual guy at the end during the credits, so that was cool. So I watched that. I watched The Smashing Machine with The Rock. He was up for a Golden Globe. It was fine. I mean, wrestler on steroids, crazy wife, fights. Okay, I think I've seen that before, something like that. But it was fine. It was good. The Bruce Springsteen movie was really good. I don't remember what it's called.
Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
It does, like, his music does not do it for me.
I bet there's a
am I
handful of
alone?
songs that'll come on and you'll be like, yeah, that's a pretty dope song.
Like what? Born in the
Hold on.
USA?
I think it's
No.
called "Deliver Me from Nowhere."
Yes,
yeah.
that's the name of the movie. But
I'm
like, Glory
With you on
Days,
this one. Glory Days. Yeah, it's okay.
Glory Days.
What say you, Nits?
But the other day, hold on. The other day, I heard "Born in the USA" come on, and I was just like, "Yeah, no, I'm changing that right now."
Actually,
Hey,
you need to
Hunt-
listen. You need to listen to the words on that.
Yeah.
It's not to get political, but he talks very freely about what America is, and it's not quite this rah-rah song that you think it is.
Yeah,
So you might want to
Right.
listen next time, because I didn't know either until I started listening
to the words.
Hung-
Yeah, I mean,
to the words.
Hungry
yeah.
Heart, Hungry Heart's a banger.
Hungry Heart.
Yeah, you've heard
That's
it.
not,
You've heard
that's not the one from Rocky?
Burning Heart.
No,
Oh,
you're
no,
thinking of
Hungry
Burning
Heart. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'm
Google it. You'll hear the beginning and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, turn this shit up." Like,
not
no,
big,
there's
not a big.
I wasn't either.
I'm
The
not a
movie was
huge
good.
fan of the boss.
Okay, all right.
I'm
so
the-
I
I'm
mean,
not-
he's not.
I'm
Yeah,
there
he's
with
not my
you, Jamie.
everything. He's not my everything. But I was watching the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, he does have a couple bangers out there. So that was good. So I literally over the last day and a half watched. There's a Mel Brooks documentary on HBO. It just came out.
Yeah.
It is 2 parts, and it's about it's both of them together almost 4 hours worth of Mel Brooks stuff.
Oh,
And it's so the beginning's a little slow, like he's gonna be 100 years old this year. So I mean, the beginning is like the beginning, like way back. But they go through literally every movie. And when they got to Young Frankenstein, I realized I've never seen it.
I haven't either.
And so I'm searching everywhere for it. Jamie, I almost messaged you, but I looked at my phone and it was like 11:30 last night because I was looking for that one that you steal all the movies from. That,
Yes.
that
Tubo?
site. Is
No,
no?
this is the
No, some illegal
It's called
site.
cinema or something. I don't know.
good.
I don't know, but I was looking for it. I can't find it. So I almost stopped the documentary because I didn't want to hear too much about it before I've seen it. But then I was like, no, I want to finish it. And I'm glad I did, because then after that, they obviously got to like History of the World Part 1, which I love, Spaceballs. They did all of it. It was great.
Excellent.
And yeah, it was really good documentary. So that was good.
How do we not have any
Um,
Spaceballs drops?
So I was looking for one today. And wait, did I not add it? Oh, yeah, this one.
it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Really just added that because I was watching. But yeah, that. And then I started a bunch of shows. I started The Pit. I started Landman. There's a new Burt Kreischer has a 30-minute on Netflix.
Rudy, do you have children?
My youngest is 11 and she's with her mom currently.
Got it.
Her tomorrow night, and I'll get her this weekend. But for the most part, I'm here by myself. So
I was gonna say, man, I couldn't power away like that. I got an 8-year-old
Yeah.
with me all the time. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
is Otto into? What's going on in the Olson household? What takes TV space up?
Oh,
Is
every
he a
night
K-pop
we put
demon
on a
hunter?
movie. What movie? What show?
K-pop Demon Hunters.
He's seen it. I didn't want to watch that one. I didn't make it for that one. But most every night we watch a movie during dinner. We're like a TV tray kind of dinner family. We don't have recliners. And we all watch a movie. So we start the movie like 6:30, try to make it through, but by 7:45 or 8, he's got a shower.
What was the last movie? What was the last movie you guys watched?
It was on Disney. It was, I don't remember, dude. It was just
Terrible Father. Terrible Father. He's gonna watch this and remember.
It was Superman into the Spider.
Nah, you're making
Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse or whatever.
Spider-Verse one. Yeah.
Oh, those are good.
Fast one.
Yeah, that one's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Mine's Zootopia.
I didn't see 2 yet.
I haven't seen 2. So I saw 1 because my kid was young, but now I can't see 2 because she doesn't give a crap anymore. She's 11 and she's too cool.
That's a very strong social message there. That was intense. I don't think Avery picked up on it, but I was like watching it. I was like, man, okay, I see.
I was considering going to see part 2 today by myself at the movie theater, but then I realized
that would have been very creepy.
Rudy, are you employed?
I think what Joe's saying is you have an awful lot of time to watch movies.
Oh, fucking great.
Funny you should say that, Joe, but I'm actually laid off this week, so I have the whole week off.
Yeah, why don't you feel like a
Yeah, that was a good one.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate you ripping that wound open. So yeah, I'm off all week.
Glad I
don't have money.
No, I still get paid like 80%, so we're good.
Damn.
So yeah, I watched a lot of movies. Leave me alone. I also started Train Dreams because it's up for an Academy Award. Kind of lame. I can't get through it. I might try to finish it later, but go ahead.
Have you guys ever seen? I've never heard you guys talk about this. The Book of Life, a Disney movie.
I own it. On DVD back there in that closet.
But you've never seen it.
Nah, I think I fell asleep every time we tried to watch it.
So it's funny you said that. I fell asleep too, but Eliza wanted us to watch it, and it was good. It was actually pretty good, and I wish I hadn't fallen asleep, and I had to apologize to her afterwards. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it was. What do you call them? Was it Mexican-ish?
Yeah, it was Mexican. Yeah, it was
a Mexican movie.
Oh, is it like
can talk about it?
Old black and white movie?
No, it's a cartoon.
Oh hell!
But Rudy, they still speak English, so Jamie can still follow along.
It was about Dia de los Muertos.
No hablo.
Not all of it.
You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
She's going to talk off camera, but she doesn't want to be on camera.
Oh,
dude, we can hear you.
Talk louder.
It was basically kind of like a children's movie, but like it almost had the plot of a telenovela. Like it was like romantic partners, 2 boys, 1 girl, and the girl had to pick a boy.
I think I've seen that video.
I've seen 2 girls, 1 cup.
I knew you guys were going to go there. Sense.
But also, it had some like almost indigenous Mexican culture in it. Like there's a lot of art styles that resembled almost like Aztec, Mayan, and there were even like words like Xibalba is one of the like gods of the underworld.
Do you have anything besides Mexican food?
She was breaking down some knowledge for me.
But Xibalba is one of the like gods of the underworld in the movie, and then La Muerte is the other god, and she's like the god of like kind of like a Mexican heaven.
You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
I can't translate a name.
You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
What? It's just the name.
Yeah.
You lost me at novella.
Check out that big brain on bread.
This is a lowbrow crowd for you. You're not gonna.
Telenovelas are basically like Mexican soap operas.
I think 3 of us on here know what a telenovela is, but there's one that maybe doesn't.
Joe knows what a soap opera is, though. We used to watch Days of Our Lives religiously. Were you in that group?
Do you remember Grandma and Aunt Helen? They would watch Dos Mujeres, Un Camino.
We're not Mexicans.
Yeah.
We're from out of town.
2 women, 1 street. Anyway, they live I think you lost him.
Yeah, we're out.
Hey, you know what? Parker asked me the other day. Like, we're Aztec Indian, right?
Correct.
Mexicans in general are Aztec Indians.
No,
is
they
there
can be.
Not
is there a
all.
tribe or
Their tribe? No, we're not Native Americans.
I think a lot are Aztec, but there's a lot of
I
different.
mean, Mexicans are partially Native American because part of the territory
Well,
of
correct.
Mexico
Yes.
used to be America.
Dang,
Right.
this is all like knowledge. We're dropping
I don't
knowledge
know.
here.
Parker asked me, and I'm like, why? Why do you? It was something that Ben was asking, but
To put it in
I'm
chat
like, yeah.
GPT.
We're Aztec though.
Yes, we're Aztec.
We're not Mexicans. We're from out of town.
I think that's the best you're gonna do. Appreciate
But
you.
Thanks, Eliza.
The Book of Life is a very good movie. It
very
has
good.
some indigenous Mexican culture and current Mexican culture.
Rudy owns the DVD, but he hasn't
I
even
own
opened
it.
Oh,
No, I think it's open. I think, but
I
I don't
feel
know.
like even a grown man could watch this and still be invested,
I-
except him.
I liked it. I liked it.
The part you were awake for.
Oh, she said.
Big,
she
sick
was
Word.
burn.
Like
Ouch.
toast.
No, it's, I deserve that one.
All right, Joe, what do you got? What do you got?
What do you mean? What do I got?
Dealer's choice. Where would you like to go from here?
What do you want to do?
I don't know, guys.
Good.
Imagine not.
All right, we talk about our Quit Acting Stupid award for the week.
Yes, go for it. Knock yourself out.
Did you guys see who made the Pro Bowl?
That sounds kind of crazy.
I did. I think
there's
a couple.
That was one. Shador Sanders is now voted to replace. I don't even know who he's replacing, but he got voted in or he got selected. I guess I won't say voted in. He got selected over Trevor Lawrence.
I think a lot of guys.
That's
passed.
crazy.
I think they kept asking people and then they declined.
But they didn't ask Trevor Lawrence. I mean,
I feel like Trevor Lawrence is going to get asked because I don't think Josh Allen will go. Maybe he will. I don't know. But
just the idea of if you looked at his stats, I don't have them in front of me, but there's no way Shador Sanders should have been on the top.
The Pro Bowl shouldn't exist.
A couple years ago,
it's
Tyler Huntley.
Are they playing this Pro Bowl on the sand now or something?
I think it's like a flag football game now.
It's
these
a flag
days.
football. Yeah.
They shouldn't do it.
It should be a team it should be like the all-pro team. Like, just name the all-pro team. There's your Pro Bowlers, and then there's no game. Just you won it if you made the all-pro, and then you don't need a Pro Bowl team.
Yeah, I agree though. It's they should, the NFL or whoever selects the teams should get the award this week.
Yeah, that's funny about the NFL too, right? I mean, I think the average fan gets confused. They don't know what all pro is.
Right.
They think that's like all-star, like an NBA player or something like that, right?
Right.
In the NBA, all the best players are at the all-star game, and the fans do a pretty good job voting those people. I mean, everybody that deserves to be there is there most of the time.
The game itself was pretty rough. Now, back in the day, back in late 80s, early 90s, that was an actual game where it was pretty
yeah. Today's Pro Bowl, however, on the NFL side, is not the best players by any chance.
I think. Did you see the NBA starters this year for the All-Star game?
No.
I disagree. They've got. I don't think Steph Curry should have made it this year.
He's averaging 27 a night, about 5 threes a night. I think he leads the league in that category. He probably deserves it. Plus, the fans vote him in.
Ouch.
He'll be there.
Go outside, nerd. Check out the big brain on Brad.
There's somebody else who
get him, Joe.
No, there's somebody else. Is Joe doing those drops?
No.
I like this guy. They're funny guys.
Hold on. You guys shut up. There was somebody that got left off on the West team.
Well, why don't we just sit here with blanks, just in silence while you figure it out?
Okay, shut up, and I'll find it. Go ahead. Hey, I'm not stopping you. Go ahead.
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
Joe, you a baseball guy?
No, not anymore. I just had to make a choice.
Yeah,
it's got to be too much.
What do you mean? I think I know what you mean. Go ahead.
I just had just too much sports, man. I just had to start making some choices, man, about how I was going to follow them and structure my life. And I just didn't watch I haven't watched the Twins in a couple of years. The last game I was at was probably with Paredes when he and his son came up to visit a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I feel you there because I feel like I put so much time into football watching that I have to kind of take the summers off, and so I can't very well just have be like, hey, hold on, hon, I got the Royals are making
you
a
can't do that 365 days.
It's like
you got about half the days.
So I think in the summertime we just kind of throw on as background music. We throw on something on the Disney Channel, some like whether it's The Lion King or Monsters Inc. or something, just as background music or background noise, to where I'm not watching sports and I kind of check out. I'll maybe check it out on my phone or whatever, see what the score is, but I can't. Baseball's too every day. I can't do it.
Joe, I was thinking of Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards should have made the team. You know Anthony Edwards up there in Minnesota.
Of course,
he was good
dude,
Ant-Man should have been on the team. It's time to move away from these old people. Like, let's get them out of here. LeBron, Steph. Come on, it's time for the new kids.
Wasn't Anthony Edwards in Revenge of the Nerds?
No, that's Anthony Anderson. No, he was.
No, he's right.
Blackish.
He's right. It was Anthony Edwards,
who's also Goose in Top Gun.
Yes, and he said this. I can't find it. Yeah,
got the number to that truck driving school.
Here it is.
I'm a nerd, and I'm pretty proud of it.
Anthony Anderson.
Anthony Edwards.
Who's Anthony Anderson? He's blackish.
Blackish.
Christ. Whatever. Whatever.
So yeah, that's all right.
Man, Mizzou got smoked. I know I'm late on that. This game.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was rough. I was watching it. You keep up with Mizzou, Joe? When was the last time you were?
A little bit. I've seen about half of the game in total this year.
When was the last time you were there?
I was going to say, do you get back to campus much?
I went back last April and just
hung
out just for one weekend on campus. Spent the night, drank beer, but I didn't go there for a game. I hope to
spend the night next on the campus, like on a park bench in campus somewhere, or like where you spent the night.
I got a hotel room.
Oh, okay.
I went to a hotel. I went to campus, hung around,
Gotcha.
Checked it out like old times. How about you guys? Get back? You guys get back a lot?
We are season ticket members.
Very good.
Yes.
Yeah, the football was a little light. I didn't really like the season. I didn't think that they were very good, really. They just never could get it together, man. They couldn't have offense and defense. They had multiple quarterbacks. It was a
hard watch.
They need a new coach. They need a new coach.
They just signed him to 6 more years.
Yeah, I know. Terrible move. But whatever.
Hard ass.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's keep being mediocre.
Coaches, man. They're the highest paid person in the state, payroll.
Right.
And they just walk away, and these $40 million in guaranteed money. I mean, you're just like, what? This is my state university. You just handed out to a guy that we fired. 6 years left on his deal or whatever. It's crazy.
These buyouts or whatever they're being fronted by private money, I think. And I mean, that's literally billionaire donors or millionaire donors, like all pulling their money just to be like, I don't want you to be here anymore, so we're going to give you money to go away.
$30 million, go away. So listen, your Otto is 8 years old. Here's what you need to do is you don't want him to play the game of football. You want him to be a coach and to learn the game that way, because that way you get fired from several places. Then you got an annuity. You've got several different schools sending you money to not coach. So you just got to be good.
Take care of your student loans, wouldn't it?
Just get good enough to get one job and then get the next job. And then as long as you get fired from 2 good schools that have a deep donor base, you're set for life.
I like it. I'm going to tell him that tomorrow. See if he understands that life curve.
You might have to wait till he's about 15, 16.
Has he gotten into sports? And what's his go-to? No,
Soccer.
Now he was that's a sport, bud.
He likes to skateboard. He did. He liked to play hoops. He did. He likes soccer. He probably won't.
Oh,
He likes sports.
It's all pretty fleeting right now. Just kind of passing fancy.
Doesn't even watch them. I try to sit him down to watch the Vikes. He's like, the Vikes suck. He just walks away.
He used to be a California guy. So wasn't he a surfer at one point, or did he ever?
He's been out there. We lived out there for 18 years. So he lived out there for his first 5 years of his life. So he got in the water a lot, but he didn't really surf much. He probably stood on the board a couple times.
Yeah, you were in San Diego for 18 years?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a long time. Yeah.
I don't know why I live in Minnesota now. It's negative
My
1.
daughter lives out there now.
Excellent.
Not quite in San Diego, but
Cool.
Oceanside, Vista, whatever.
That's San Diego.
Yeah. So now that prompted the question, Joe, why would you leave 75 degrees every day in San Diego and move?
Couldn't afford a house, bro. We wanted a house. My mom lives here in the house that I grew up in. I moved a mile and a half from her. I can take care of her. I go over there every week and see her a few times a week, help her with the stuff, fire up the lawnmower, do all the stuff that she needs. It feels good to be here. My sister's here. My wife loved coming back here. She loves living here. So it's all worked out awesome. Yeah.
Good. Great to hear.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, thanks for inviting me along.
Absolutely.
Fun.
Absolutely. I appreciate you coming on. Genuinely.
You are welcome.
Genuinely one of the best dudes I know.
Love you, Paredes. And you too as well. Anyone that loves Paredes, I love too.
Awesome. It's good to hear.
Pretty good guy.
Tons of people love Paredes.
Don't pump his head up too much.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's been a good friend for 30 years, probably since the moment I met him.
I guess.
Wow.
You guys sound. I wish we still had that old drop that we used to play. Good
the gay drop, yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, good, man. Well, thank you for coming on. Go ahead. You gonna wrap us up, Bob?
You gonna put the fries in the bag? Yeah, we want to thank Joe Olson and coming on, talking a little bit about life in Minneapolis these days, and catching up with Jamie and allowing us a peek inside their world as fraternity brothers at the University of Missouri. So maybe hopefully we'll have you on again down the road. It's been fun.
Thanks,
But
gentlemen.
until next time, for my brothers Jamie and Rudy, I'm Bobby D. I forgot LeBron James. Until next time, quit acting stupid.
Not to get into too much trouble. Not to get into too much troubles, okay?
Is going on? Terrible.
Joe's
gone. You're still recording, you idiot. Jesus. Where did Joe